you know, I think that Something in the Boys for everybody, and I think it presents a great kind of twisted narrative on the superhero genre. You're all used to the Marvel films, and it's nice to see something that's dark and twisted and different. And I think the success of films like Deadpool has proven that there is an audience for R-rated comic book material.
The superhero, but also the supervillain, all wrapped up in one. How do you create that dynamic as an actor? Or you just go with the maniacal laugh and then...
Yeah, I could go on about, you know, all this deep character work and blah, 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 but I think a lot of it's just me. And I'm a little sad to say that, but, you know, if you ain't got it, you can't put it on screen. So I guess, I think it's, I think one of the most important things is you just got to enjoy being the bad guy. You know, I got so much work, like, I turn up and I can almost literally do whatever I want, and they won't say yes all the time, and they'll put me back in my place a lot, but being bad is fun.
What do you want? I mean, to be honest, you were thrown into this Me Too movement storyline, and I'm just curious, did you have any trepidation as an actor, kind of walking in like that?
You know what, I actually didn't, because so the version of the script that I originally got cast in when it was a pilot did not include that storyline. And I remember I booked the job and I started to read the boys' comic book, and I read this moment that Starlight has with a bunch of these guys, and it's like the situation in the pilot, but even worse. And I was like, wow, okay, that's really interesting. I'm glad we're not gonna be depicting that. And then Kripke called me and he's like, look, we're gonna do our own take on it. It's gonna be a little bit different, and it's gonna serve a purpose that's ultimately gonna be a strengthening point for Starlight. Is it is gonna kind of catalyze this like sort of mental journey that she goes on from like being point A, which is kind of like naive and ignorant about the world, to like ultimately deciding that it's not gonna defeat her, it's gonna light a fire behind her ass. And then also I think the way it explored the Me Too movement in terms of like, you know, most things lie within the gray areas, and how you respond to situations is more important than how you may react to it in the moment viscerally. So I liked it. I was super happy to kind of approach the taboo subject and sort of get involved in the dialogue around it.
I think these guys came off worse, really, because especially, you know, we're shooting up in Toronto, so by the end of the summer, we start dipping into winter. These guys are out freezing. I spend the summer melting because I've got so much. Believe it or not, I'm not as buff as Homelander. I know I look it, but like it's so hot in that thing. So I've got a cooling system that pumps cold water, and I have to walk around like with a little bag and.
It looks like a catheter. It looks like a little catheter sticking out of the side.
I'm gonna get one of IV bags. Right?
Yeah.
Just, like hang it up and walk around like I'm in hospitals.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed the first day I saw you on set. Like, I was like a fanboy. I was like, oh shit, Homelander. And he turns around and he's got a little bag.
Yeah. You're so with it.
You must be Lazarus.
From New Jersey, and I was curious. I know you guys touched on a little bit, and even in the boys' show, there's a lot of sort of unexpected lessons that I learned, like you know, Starlight coming into the show, or coming onto the team, and not turning out to be anything that she ever expected. So I was wondering if, in joining up with this cast, if you know, while filming this season and the new one, if there were any sort of unexpected lessons that you guys took on as actors.
What did they learn from the first season, maybe, or take away
Yeah, like unexpected
from the
ones.
storyline? Anything maybe that applied to your personal life, or anything professional you learned, really? So much.
I'm a horrible bowler. Horrible. I learned how to bowl for an episode, and I took lessons leading up to it. I'm so bad at it.